Now we're I moved in this house like January 2025, January 13, 2025. And start from there, before I moved in this house, I slept in elder lady house. And my hands was okay, my body condition was, it was normal, just like I used to live in Susan Bear. Then once I start to live in this house, I feel headache in the morning and my hands was getting swollen. And then I thought, because I didn't know about the laser weapon. And then I also stay in, 3 weeks in February 2026 while I was staying in the Incheon airport in South Korea for 3 weeks due to what they were doing, due to, what Anchorage police were creating the razor sound inside of my home. My hands was not swallowing it. So now I know that it is all about the laser. I've been, head of Hells Angel, the motorbike club, they were breaking in more than 100 times, okay? I've been reporting more than 20 to 30 reports, okay? And I honestly think that it is doing too much. It's a police play. They are letting abroad to work with their local people to do the crime, to create the crime in U.S. society. And that one of them is my case. Okay, and knowing what is going on inside, what is going on behind the scene, Anchorage Police Department was not purposely, investigating. They were putting my police report in aside. Okay, even busting Indian who's hacking, and they couldn't do it. They were avoiding it. Okay, the one police report. The one police report that happened in, I made the one police report that I made through the through the incident that happened in Home Depot on December 21st, 2025. So they were, because it's their play, they were earning the money behind. The play is all about the money. Why they play? Number one, they wanna get something advantage of it. Number two, because they are playing because they have that power. Okay, that's all about it. And then who are doing the crime is their street people and global member, and just like they receive all this technology in order to set up. Now it's been a year, and Anchorage Police Department do know that Hells Angel do the crime. Yes, they are doing the crime, and it seems like they were receiving all this technology from Chinese Korea. That is how the glacial electrician was behaving, responding his behavior. Okay, he was so fond of the Chinese Korean because he was giving him all this technology for him to do the crime and earn the money in easy way. So that I know. They were breaking in more than 100 times and let me victimize like over 20K. And then besides Hells Angel, I happened to find out it was Indian, the darker skin. They were hacking across the trail. They were coming out, and then also they were living in this across the trail, the Indian, and they are the one who did the auto putting by strong acid. They were doing all kinds of crime, but the problem is because the police members are playing together with these global player who work with the globally, and they purposely not busting it. And now it's been over a year, and now I noticed that this mobile crisis team member, 3 members, continually telling me that go to the doctor, you go to doctor or visit the doctor office, because they know that I was being sued the laser, so they know it was being allowed. It seems like a whole entire police system is being allowed, about this laser play. And somehow now I noticed that somehow in Susan Beer, and they did play, but not as vigorously, not as abundantly how Anchorage Police Department is playing. And now I know that it's been over a year. The intensity is getting deeper. because the Anchorage Police Department is not investigating. Yes, Mr. Chang is the one he's the head. Because in order to hide the U.S. identity, the police and whoever they play, they want to hide their identity. They go to Mr. Chang, and then Mr. Chang spread what to do. Okay, so it's a Mr. Chang who's playing with. It's a Mr. Chang who's creating all this crime, okay? And then, through the Chinese, Korean, or Indian, or whatsoever, through his connection. So once the U.S. busts the Mr. Chang, you will find out all this global play. Once the Hells Angel busted, then Anchorage Police Department will find out all this global play. While I was asleep, they set it up to see through the wall, and then they were watching those people, and once they set it up, everybody could get in that computer and was watching together. That's what they were doing in all around the house. Okay, even like a deeper door brand. I was remodeling my bathroom. They came out and yelled at. And they behaved like it's their money. Come on, give me a break. And then here, it seems like all this looping foundation or whatsoever, the construction company is related with the police department because they operate this global player in order to do the crime to earn money behind it together. It was just amazing. And that's what I find. And that it's not just a little play. It's just a lot of play in order for me to find out within a year. Okay, within a year. And then, this is a crime. This is a definitely crime. Who are doing it is a police. It's a definite crime. I was knowing where I am sleeping at, and because they set it up to see through they set it up in Hells Angel to see through the wall. So they were looking at inside of the house and knowing where I was sleeping, they were shooting the laser. This has been done for over a year. Okay, they have all kinds of laser. They have like a microwave, laser. They are shooting to the house. That microwave, make your muscle get stiff, and muscle get stiff. They have they have a laser that hard to make you digest, messing up the digestive system that I experienced in 2023, 2021 in Susanville. They have all sort of laser, and that laser was also being sued by the Chinese Korean in South Korea 2 times. One time I experienced while I was driving a taxi, they were following me because of the cell phone. So they were shooting me exactly where the cell phone point is at. And then the other time was I was talking with this man. Because I was talking with this man, see through the wall, he was sued because the building that has been busted by the Korean police department, and that because they were see through the wall, they were shooting him. So this laser play is very abandoned, and who created for let their society to play is majorly U.S. police. Okay, somehow it's a U.S. police, but somehow they have influence and affected by the Southern American countries, and they were behaving in U.S. like Mexico or Argentina or similar to the Southern American police, system or members. This is what is going on in USA. Okay, yeah, it's been over a year, and then the Anchorage Police Department, they purposely, there's certain community, member, they play hard. Okay, and majorly because it's a police and their community want me to be out, and look, there's no way that. Somehow it cannot be done. Okay, it cannot be, if knowing where I came from, it's no way that this can be done. But it seems like people wants to be done, maybe because they are manipulated by the lie. But I don't know. But as I don't know. But the way that I face is amazing. It's amazing. In order for our police to get away, you have to go back to your mother country. This is what US is doing. Okay. this is what U.S. doing, and the police, and right now, almost entire police is playing. They play the guitar. Yes, they are the one that who play the guitar. Everybody knows in society, and here. And here, I heard that they were controlling the entire drug, market. I don't know. I think U.S. is doing way too much. I think it's too much. They are law enforcement. They are police. They have to bust it, but they are the one who's playing the crime. And then because they are the one who are busting, they never do their job. Just like what I'm going through in Anchorage. It's a whole entire year. Yes, they were shooting last night. Because they were shooting. Now because they were shooting now. Now you see. Okay, last night. It's just amazing how they play. It is just amazing how they play. Yeah, it is just amazing that because I put the phone on top of my bed, okay, because I know that they were shooting it, and then I was getting a headache. So and then last night, because it's a Hells Angel, somebody like is Hells Angel or back of the Blue House, the Espanol man who controlled the cat, or Indian, cross the trail. Otherwise, they wouldn't shoot the road. The one that I uploaded on Facebook. Yeah, that was and all of my house. They were doing the laser. Once they have their gun, the laser gun on their hand. It's just amazing how they behave and never being do anything by the police department, because police are the one who's letting them to play around in the society, just like they operate the cartel line. And it's just amazing. It's to me, it's just too much. Okay. And yeah, and then yesterday, I went to the job interview. I can, they even access my Social Security benefit, my Social Security benefit account by the government, and that's what the Mr. Chang is providing to the U.S. Police Department, U.S. Police system. Okay, they want to hack like whatever information they want to get it and let abroad to hack it, and they were being on the hand, and because they are law enforcement and police, it never being investigated, just like my Social Security. So doing what he was doing, Mr. Chang was just playing my life and let Indian access to my Social Security, account, and manipulated my, Social Security benefit amount. The only reason I bought the house. This is how they play, and right now it's been 10 years. Right now, it's been 10 years, and then, in Anchorage, everybody knows it. Hells Angel, they set it up, see, through the world system, and then while I was sleeping, they were shooting the laser. I've been reporting to the Anchorage Police Department. They never do. They never do anything. I don't know. And then because this U.S. Police Department wants to kill people, okay, what did Mr. see? December 2024, I was talking with this lady in the library, okay, the security guard, and then everybody find out here in California, they access the Chinese Korean woman has been passed away. They get in just for a few words because I think she was blah blah. She's in the play. And then because she got the information and she came to me and whether I was writing or not, she was checking. So first time I was talking a little bit of word about the China. Maybe they are included. They were not included. Who are included? And they knew. And these players, they knew they were not included. China was not included. And they purposely did it. They knew they were not included. And who were included was India. But Mexico, because their airplane never get crashed. Okay, so it's too much that what you are playing as being. So you have to do something. It's your authority. It's your job. It's your duty to busting out. But it's just that they play like Los Angeles. Oh, we are going to do, because they are independent. They are independent kind of department or system. They behave like, Los Angeles. Well, we're not going to do anything and nobody will tell me what to do. This is how each independent system is behaving, how the Los Angeles behave, and then how the Susanville government behave, how the Anchorage Police Department is behaving. They keep their corruption independently, and then they play within the system, they do whatever they want, okay, and do the crime, never be investigating or anything. But, and then, they behave like nobody will tell me anything what to do. And then they never take care. They never do their job correctly. Now it's been over a year. Last May or April, they even spread the chemical, receiving the chemical and spreading it. They're pokey, and they were using it. And and who let it happen? Who let these street members to play as a police? Okay, because it's too much. It's too much. Okay, to me, it's too much. And then who's supplying all these kind of things? Chinese, Korean, and Mr. Chang definitely involved. So you have to bust it, but because he's continually supplying this criminal technology, U.S. police system just never been busted by using this technology to earn money or to do more crime to fulfill their desire. Just like, going to becoming nursing is really nothing, okay? Mr. Chang already have he already have probably like 40 or 50 years younger than, he is. He's already playing, okay, Chinese Korean lady. And letting me become a nurse, it's really nothing, okay? But that's how they were behaving it. And those people has been gathered. He's psycho. He cannot behave how he can do the crime in USA at least. But here he's doing more crime in U.S. society while he lives in South Korea. It's just because South Korea law enforcement police system at least take care a little bit. Not little bit, somehow little by little. Okay, but here they ignore it. The problem in the U.S. Police Department, they ignore it completely. And they are the one who's playing. Okay, if it is their side, they never investigate or do anything. Amazing.